Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Kakarot here, and for today's video, so if you don't know much about this channel, I may cover a lot of, video games and such, but I'm also a huge fan of anime and manga, and I really have to say, anime games are usually the most exciting parts, whether it's by a fighting game, a somewhat interesting story mode, everything else if they decided to do the show justice. But then, recently, in a way the start of this year, Cyberconnect2 has just announced that there will be a brand new game that will be announced next month and planning to be released in the summer. Now, if you guys don't know who Cyberconnect2 is, they are by far one of the most well-known developers out there, and they are known for a few original games, such as Hack, and then Asura's Wrath, but then also made anime games, such as the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and just recently, their latest installment, Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. And with the games of, different anime shows being made by Cyberconnect2, they are usually a treat since they are really great on making well-crafted cutscenes, gameplay, but not online though. Their netcode can be pretty bad at times. But like I said, they just announced that there will be a new announcement of a brand new title that will be announced in February. We don't know what it is about, but we'll definitely get more info about it. And the CEO and president of Cyberconnect, Hiroshi Matsuyama, stated that this new anime game will get people talking and will shake the world. And by that quote, I guess that really means that, we're gonna be expecting to talk about it a lot. And this will be released during the summer, so I assume it's around either June through August, maybe September for all I know. So that really begs the question, which anime shows are they gonna be talking about? Since they stated that they'll get people talking and shake the world, I don't really think it would. I don't think it's gonna be another. I don't think it's gonna be an original IP for Cyberconnect because they were the ones who made Asura's Wrath and Dot Hack. But I'm gonna be going through some predictions and to see which of these anime shows could possibly get the CC2 treatment. Since who wouldn't love to see their favorite shows into such beautiful 3D graphics? And so, the first show I want to bet on is, I can definitely see it happening, and it's really likely, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen was by far one of the biggest, newest hit anime shows in 2020, and it still is today. While we're waiting for Season 2 at some point, and also the release of the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, I can definitely see this show getting a game. But here's the thing, even after its biggest popularity, Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't really get a major big game. Well, a console game to be exact. There is a mobile game that was announced a month ago, but it's a mobile game. Plus, the gameplay is just an RPG, and really, it doesn't look good. So when it comes to an actual console of Jujutsu Kaisen, then yeah, I would definitely buy that. And please, if they decide not to make a Jujutsu Kaisen game for that is made by Season 2 or anything else, or not make a Jujutsu Kaisen at all, or not make a Jujutsu Kaisen game at all, then I've lost faith in game developers at this point. But I can see many hoping for a Jujutsu Kaisen game. It's one of my favorite shows, and I really hope it's going to be something. I really think it's either going to be like a hack and slash, maybe a fighting game. Now, I know many don't really like anime shows getting the fighting game treatment, but they are fun at times, so don't worry. The next show I want to talk about is Black Clover. Now, I know the show gets a lot of unnecessary hate, but is still beloved by a lot of fans. And now, I do think Black Clover might get a chance. It's a decent chance, though. I say that because a month ago, we just got an announcement of another mobile game. Yeah, not only does Jujutsu Kaisen get a mobile game, but also Black Clover. But it does seem big, judging by the gameplay itself, but we can't judge a book by its cover once it releases, I think sometimes this year? I don't know. But all I can say is that even though it's decently popular, I can see it somehow getting a game, but highly doubt it. But if it does, then, sign me up. A Black Clover game, which is my favorite anime of all time, made by CC2, CZ2, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy it if it's ever gonna get released in the Switch or PlayStation. I don't really mind a Black Clover game, even though it gets a lot of unnecessary hate. There is definitely gonna be a lot of fans buying this and a way to support the series itself. Now, another anime show that might actually might actually be likely is JoJo. Since the game will be announced next month and will be released around the summer times, I can definitely see JoJo's Bizarre Adventure getting some sort of a game. Since Eye of Heaven came out back in 2015 and it was actually being developed by Cyberconnect2, and plus not only that, Stone Ocean, the season for JoJo just came out like a month ago. So, yeah, I can see a JoJo game happening. And imagine all the crazy moveset and abilities with the different stands and characters who are Hamon users, everything else about a JoJo game, and it would definitely be a fun time, and a wild one to be exact. Now, another game that I have been seeing some talked about is Dragon Ball. Now, Dragon Ball, I mean, we all know how very popular the series is, and especially the recognition of Goku and Vegeta and everything else. But to really talk about a Dragon Ball game, now CZ2 did develop a Dragon Ball game, which was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And there is like an event called Dragon Ball Hour where they go through different games, like, I don't know, something to do with trade-in and some Dragon Ball Fighters matches. But them making a new Dragon Ball game is definitely something I'm not too sure of. Plus, this year they were supposed to be releasing Dragon Ball The Breakers, which I'm not too sure if this game is ever going to be good enough, because, I mean, I've seen it, but I'm not too sure about that. But there is a DLC which was something to do with Trunks, like future Trunks and all. All I can say, Dragon Ball, and plus I did hear there are rumors about the Dragon Ball Super anime coming back this year, which, I mean, it is somewhat likely, but not entirely. Plus, I mean, there is also the Dragon Ball Super movie, Superhero. There's a lot to say at least. It's, like I said, it's a very huge franchise. But a new game made by Cyberconnect2, and, you know, announcing it next month and then releasing it a few months later in the summer, yeah, that's a little unlikely in my opinion. Now, here's something I haven't thought of in a while, and that was One Piece. Now, there is actually a game called One Piece Odyssey in the making, and we don't really know who the developers are making this game. We don't know who the developers are on making this One Piece game, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, a few months ago, they announced that there's gonna be like a One Piece game, and it's supposed to release, I think, this year. I don't know. It's been a while since I've heard about that game, but a One Piece game would definitely be likely. I mean, it's been a couple years since One Piece Pirate Warriors, and plus, I mean, it's one of the long running hit shows. But like I said with Dragon Ball, making a game on February and then releasing it a few months later is something that is a little unlikely. But then again, it could happen for all we know, and this could possibly be the game they were talking about. And then finally, let's talk about it. Bleach. Now, Bleach, I just recently finished a couple weeks ago. I had to caught up with Bleach after the return of the anime coming this October with the 1,000-year war, like the 1,000-year Blood War arc, and this coming this October. I'm gonna say it right now, I can definitely not see that happening. There is a reason why I say that, and that's really because that I don't think they're supposed to make a game that is, you know, I don't think they're gonna plan on announcing a game making Bleach when the anime is supposed to return this year, which, I mean, yes, it is good for marketing a lot, but we gotta think about it. Whenever they make when you think of a game that has like a small like release window, but when you see games such as, I don't know, like let's say Bleach is like when the Bleach anime comes out this year and we're just waiting for more content, what do? Make a new game. If not, then just delay it another year, cause like I said with the other two, a game that is released between the summer and being announced like a month later, I cannot see that happening. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I am down to see a Bleach game happening, but this, unlike the other two, is making it a little more unlikely. I would love to see it though, but it's definitely not on the book in my opinion. Now there are some anime shows that I left off, and there are reasons of why I don't mention them. One of them being the Naruto series, since like I mentioned before in this video, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games were made by Cyberconnect2, and it's by far their most popular series, with Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 being their most biggest, highest sale of game. But the reason I don't really think it's ever going to be a Naruto game, well, to be honest, I know it's not going to be a Naruto game. Because Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 was pretty much their last game, and that also includes the Boruto DLC. And I get it, Boruto isn't a thing, and I can definitely see them making a Boruto game at some point, but we gotta think from the book that given how Naruto Shinobi Strikers is still getting its last DLC character, and since we're not too sure of when they're gonna be making any more Naruto content, I think it's time to keep our expectations low and to say that it's not a Naruto or a Boruto game. And then there's My Hero Academia. The reason I did not mention My Hero is because My Hero's One's Justice 2 is still getting its DLC support, and it just got its latest DLC character like 2 months ago. And also a Demon Slayer game. Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles was CyberConnect2's latest game, and I want to say it's not going to be Demon Slayer. It's way too early to get a new Demon Slayer game, and plus the anime show being, I think, it's like on its second season, and it's still ongoing, and we don't know the rest of the characters, and also, I mean, aren't they supposed to release Tengen Uzui as a DLC character in Hinokami Chronicles? I'm not too sure, but Demon Slayer, it's way too early, plus the roster itself would definitely not really increase, since this is only characters that is, that is only on season 2, which features like Uzui and Daki and everything else. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below about this. If you guys are thinking of an anime show that would be developed by CyberConnect2, which game do you think is likely going to be happening next month? Or what show do you think it's going to be being adapted from CyberConnect? I want to know all your opinions down below, and so with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and if you guys don't want to subscribe, then that's fine by me. Follow my Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time, and remember this, once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.